Week number 2. Oh, 2. So we got 2 special guests. We got Matt, Dr. Matt, who of course you'll get the Dr. Matt moments. Don't forget about that.
Yes, I'll come later.
We got world famous, big deal. I don't know if you probably know him. Do we need to say his name?
No.
Does it smell like rich mahogany in here?
Leather bound.
Dr. Liam Schubel. We got Mikey, Dr. Mike. We can't call you a doctor yet, can we?
Nope.
That would be illegal.
But this is not.
We got a few weeks.
We don't want to break any of the laws. So this is our student, Sean Walker.
Yes.
You're still a student, right?
I am still a student.
And then we got Dr. Brian. How do we pronounce the name again?
Jafar.
Jaffer. That's almost as hard.
Dr. Brian.
That's almost hard as
I always
Walker.
think Jafar from
Jaffer.
Yeah.
From Minnesota. So we're just gonna let Dr. Liam go since you're the big deal here. The shift. Tell us anything you want.
Thank
this
you.
goes to millions of viewers.
Thank
now,
you,
mind you,
colleagues.
we're
Yeah.
you know,
Close to 1 billion.
so you know.
Yes.
There is a possibility because of this video.
Yes.
Our YouTube hits may go up.
Oh, well, isn't that going to be good?
It's going to be exciting.
I smell big ratings.
Yes.
Ratings.
Yes. So it's very possible.
I have to tell you, I'm excited to be here in Cairo World. I have come from the People's Republic of New Jersey to give you all a message of optimal life expression through the power of chiropractic. And we had a great night last night sharing with some of our colleagues here in the Omaha region about ways that we can communicate chiropractic better to the population that so desperately needs it. You know, we're in a crying, dying world, and people are looking for the answers to their health from outside, when in reality, all the answers are inside you. And what chiropractic allows you to do is liberate that potential within you. And as you often say, Dr. Koca, I just love this. You live your life through your nerve system. So if that's
Quoted
true,
again by Liam Schubel.
I mean, if that's true, if you live your life through your nervous system, then why on earth would you want your nervous system to have any blockages or interferences or obstructions? And that's the power of chiropractic. That's why, you know, we see so many children. It's because parents who love their kids want their kids to express their lives optimally through an unobstructed nerve system. That's the power of chiropractic. And it's a pleasure and an honor, frankly, to be here because for those few people who might not know who I am kind of a big deal. I do travel all around the world talking about chiropractic, and I include as some of my closest friends some of the greatest chiropractors on the planet, and Dr. Koca and his team are some of my favorite chiropractors in the world, and it is a privilege and a pleasure for me to sit down and go through.
Which, by the way, that's a beautiful shirt you have on.
And I do have connections over here in the Omaha region because I got one of these. So, you know, that's how I roll.
So we're gonna let the student. What kind of question you got for I said because you're getting ready today.
I'm getting ready.
So
Yeah.
he's gonna take him on a tour of Omaha. Gonna go see the river. So what kind of question would you like to ask Dr. Schubel for our viewing audience?
For the viewing audience.
Mm-hmm. And we don't need any, randomized clinical trials.
Oh, really?
No, we don't that stuff.
But really, I'm going to have to do a couple straight leg raisers first.
Please.
That'll
Followed
get your
by
collective
spur legs
credibility.
test because, that's accepted, necessary. My question for you, Dr. Schubel,
Yes, sir. How can I
is,
help?
being a student,
Yes.
sometimes there's great opportunities out there to learn the tick, to learn philosophy, how to communicate it and be successful when you're out there in the real world. As a student, where could I get more of that?
That's a great question because that, my friend, is exactly why we created something called SchubelVisionWorldwide.com. And I got to tell you, that was one of the things, and we were talking about this.
It'll be
Yeah, we'll put it.
somewhere in here. I don't know, but it'll be
Yeah, kind of like this is like the greatest right here. This is where you get yourself connected. But one of the things that we found is in traveling around the world and talking about chiropractic in the chiropractic schools, many times the only thing chiropractic in the school is the name of the school. And so we've decided, we've kind of taken it on ourselves to say, if you're not going to teach it in the schools, my friends in the schools, then we are going to bring it to the students. And one of the things, the best thing you could probably do to us is ban us. Because once we're banned, the students want it even more. And that's what we've found at absolutely every chiropractic college that I've spoken to. except for, of course, the center of the chiropractic universe, Sherman College of Chiropractic, and I must say, Life West College, Chiropractic College. Those two schools have allowed Schubel Vision to be on the campus because they want their students to get the information. The rest of the schools have said, no! And so that's okay, because I'm the Schubel leader. You can't stop me. I'm going to go above you, around you, through you, and whatever it takes to get chiropractic to the people. And the students, while we were just in Davenport, the students were actually, some of them, many of them, crying, saying, you know, I knew this. This is why I signed up for chiropractic school. I knew chiropractic was awesome. What we're learning in wherever we're at, what we're learning is not that awesome. And thank you for coming to where we're at to teach us how great we are as chiropractors and the power that we have to transform and evolve the potential of the world. That's what I'm talking about.
I really don't have much to say after that. That was pretty much perfect. So as you know, there is, and I'm going to have to say this video will, Matt already knows where I'm going.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Well, no. But there's this need in chiropractic, and you discussed this last night at Epoch, that says we need randomized clinical trials for collective credibility.
Right.
Okay, pause just a second.
Sorry.
Okay, and we're back. No, because did you enjoy the Muppets? Just say yes.
Yes, the Muppets were fantastic.
The Muppets was great.
By the way, see this? This is the ratings. See how it's going up like that? That's cool. I like that.
Well, that's because prior to that, just so you know, Dr. Bunsen, Honeydew, and Beaker just come dancing across the street.
This seems controversial.
Yeah. So they were in there.
Okay.
But they say there's those that say, and that the subluxation.
Yes.
There's no research to support, or it doesn't exist.
Right, they're what's called the heroes of the stupid, I believe, is what they call it. That
Excellent,
hello,
excellent.
hello, Dr. Ostrich, would you get your head out of the sand? You know, if you do a web search of chiropractic research, it is, and I love the Journal of Vertebral Subluxation Research that Dr. Matt McCoy puts out, and the Federation of Vertebral Subluxation Research. I mean, unbelievable. I take this stuff and I make press releases every week, and I send them to all the media in my communities. Basically showing them, here's the research, here's the research, here's the research. So the question is not, is there enough research? It's when are you going to wake up and smell the coffee and don't focus on that there's not enough. Of course, there's never going to be enough. You could always do more research. But focus on getting this message out to the people. And you want to do research? Go ahead, have fun, do the research. We do, we definitely need more research always. But to say that there's no research that supports vertebral subluxation is a blatant lie. In my view, it's negligence because you are not allowing us to perpetuate chiropractic. And I got to tell you, you look at a little kid who's in your office that comes in and was almost dead, and now they're alive and living. You go, well, take this research and shove it up your gluteus maximus. You get what I'm saying? I'm sick and tired of this because you know what? In reality, we joke and we laugh around. But when you say things that are so negligent as there's no such research of vertebral subluxation, in my view, you're causing the death of some people. So now you just upped it up a notch. Okay, now the laughing stops, and now we got to get serious. You got to get serious, doctor. If you're saying there's no subluxation research, get serious and get educated because the population of this planet is dependent on us to get the information out to them. So watch what you say, especially when you're around me. And I know around this group. So that's what I'm talking about. As far as subluxation, vertebral subluxation research, there's tons of it. We always need more. Let's put this thing to bed and let's focus on getting this thing to the students, the babies, the family members that are in our office. I mean, in the end result, who cares what we say as far as this is not an ego drive. It's about the people that we serve. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what I know everybody here and probably a lot of you watching this are all about. So let's up our game. Let's stop playing games and let's up the game.
And to go back 2 episodes, you talk about the results they had.
Yeah.
On Shift 200, we had a doc from North Dakota, Dr. Jay Griniger. You met Jay, I'm sure, going up there before. took care of this little boy named Blake, I think was his name, right? And Blake always had ear infections, could never celebrate a birthday party or anything like that. So the parents took Blake, and by the way, the care that this little boy received was evidence-based, work that was failing. So for the Dungeons and Dragons crew that wants us to have evidence-based, needs to take the towel off their shoulder and put it on their eyes.
That's right.
And leave the room.
Yeah.
Because the care that Blake was getting was evidence-based.
Yeah.
But they had a party, it was a get back to health party for Blake to honor him, because now this little boy was healthy again.
Right on.
So with that, I don't know, how are we doing on time? Where are we at?
10:25.
So with that, in a few seconds or less, any closing words?
Yes.
Dr. Brian can say hi.
We've got a lot of work to do, folks. There are 7 billion people on this planet that are subluxated. I see them every time I'm driving down the highway. I look to my left, I look to my right, and there's guys driving 10-ton vehicles that are absolutely subluxated. There's guys doing serious operations in the hospital that are subluxated. There's politicians that are making decisions that affect your life that is subluxated. Man, we've got something that is absolutely brilliant. There's no negative side effect to a nerve system that's functioning optimally. Can't you get that? How much more evidence and research do you need? Let's up our game, all of us, and bring this message to the people. Let's learn how to communicate chiropractic optimally so that we can liberate the potential of this planet, because we're crucial to the transformation and evolution of the planet. Don't you forget that.
So to end, all that I can say, that was a really good Dr. Matt moment. Jesus. Yeah. So we do this thing at Dr. Matt moment. You didn't have to do it, but there will be. I will send you the video when it's done, because the music that we do for the Dr. Matt moment
It's spectacular.
is spectacular. So all I can
That's
say,
it.
and Matt has
Looking
something to
forward
say, but you're not going to say it.
We get this guy at E-Clock, so if you guys check out E-Clock, because this guy is touring around the world spreading the message, telling the truth.
So in closing, here's the cool thing. We want to thank you for sharing our channel. We want to thank you for visiting our channel. It's awesome. Watch the ratings climb. We so appreciate it. The offer still stands if you want to come share at Epoch. Come on down, see if you can make a pause in the game. What's the game called?
Dungeons and Dragons.
And come hang out with us. So with that, everybody, we're out.